It's just different.
Oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Da da da. Love. Finally made it up out this dark place. I've been searching for something to make me okay. Looking for inspiration inside my life. Knew there was more to this and I had to fight. I ain't rapping just a rap, I got something to do. There is a blessing in this message, up to you if you choose. You could neglect it or respect it, look at my point of view. But when you dealing with addiction, it's gon' alter your mood. Different levels to the drugs depending on what you do. But when your body gets dependent, got no choice but to use. So I used, started off just having some fun. When my mom passed away, I did the drugs to get numb. Didn't wanna feel a thing, I was dead to the world. If I didn't get my fix, cold sweats in our earl. Night terrors in the days, weeks turn into months. For you know it's been a year and I'm still on the hunt. 2 years later thinking I got control. Little did I know, slowly I was losing my soul. Isolated from my family, didn't ask for no help. Stubborn than a motherfucker like I do it myself. Yeah, right, next thing I know the boy is locked in the cell. Facing a 1 to 5, just didn't give me no bail. Oh hell, where all my friends at now? Only bitch that held me down is who I'm with right now. And it's the feeling I get when you getting close by. Tug on my heartstrings, I think I know why. You feel the same way, I never say it. You want to owe me, I'm on some new shit. You cannot break me, I am unbreakable. You can't replace me, I'm irreplaceable. You had your chance when I gave you all of me. We wasn't satisfied. You want the finer things, you want the fancy house, you want the diamond rings, you want the brand new car, the life of luxury. Money won't heal your soul, wealth won't make you whole. And if you wanna cross the bridge, you gotta pay the toll. Finally made it up out this dark place. I've been searching for something to make me okay. Looking for inspiration inside my life. Knew there was more to this and I had to fight. And it's the feeling I get when you getting close by. Tug on my heartstrings, I think I know why. You feel the same way, I never say it. You want to owe me, I'm on some new shit. You cannot break me, I am unbreakable. You can't replace me, I'm irreplaceable. You had your chance when I gave you all of me. We wasn't satisfied, you want the finer things. Da 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 da, yeah. Da 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 da, da 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 da, yeah. Da da da.
Yo, we did that.
Hey, yeah.
Hit me.
I don't need them girls, I'm just a flirtatious type. Been this way all my life, I can't lie. I don't want them girls, I'm just a flirtatious type. Been this way all my life, I can't lie.
Something about you keeping my attention.
Yeah.
Was a player, this my intervention.
Okay.
You hold the key to everything I'm missing.
I'm missing.
And if I can't have you, then it's back to pimping. Never threw my eggs in one basket. It's hard to trust, loyalty I'm asking. I need love, you can keep the lust. I want patience, baby, what's the rush? Or you here for longevity? I just need a little clarity. Apologize if my actions ain't right. Can't lie, I've been flirting all my life.
I don't need them girls, I'm just a flirtatious type. Been this way all my life, I can't lie. I don't want them girls, I'm just a flirtatious type. Been this way all my life, I can't lie.
Tryna live, learn and grow. Take responsibility for all my wrongs. Swear she's just a friend. No need to lie to you or pretend. I like to hear a woman's perspective. She was giving me all the directions on how to keep you happy. All along she was plotting on my family. Grew up in a broken home. Some wanna see you fail, others want you to be alone. Misery loves company. I'm good where I'm at. She the one for me.
I don't need them girls. I'm just a flirtatious type. Been this way all my life. I can't lie. I don't want them girls. I'm just a flirtatious type. Been this way all my life. I can't lie.
It's your boy Jovi Joe. How'd I get my living first hat to look like this? The Jovi Joe breakdown. Hit it! First you grab the hat, then you grip the hat, then you flip the hat. Make sure it's a Live Victorious hat. Then you raise the hat, then you slam the hat, then you twist the hat, then you turn the hat, then you spin the hat, then you smooth the hat. Hey, don't forget, look for the LV.
Smoke with me, the fuck that mean to me, little boy? We ain't even equals on the level you can't reach, little boy. You a buster, you a baby, you a kid to me, little boy. I put you on my knee, get your ass beat, little boy. Heard he still want smoke with me, the fuck that mean to me, little boy? We ain't even equals on the level you can't reach, little boy. You a buster, you a baby, you a kid to me, little boy. I put you on my knee, get your ass beat, little boy.
Better watch your mouth, little boy. I run up in your house, little boy. Duct tape your spouse, little boy. Running through your crib, she crying on the couch, little boy. Now tell me what's that about, little boy? On the gram trying to get some clout, little boy. I catch you, knock you out, little boy. I'm the one in the street, you don't count, little boy. Niggas always talking that beef shit. Ain't none of y'all really on the street shit. Every time they see me, they be talking about some peace shit. But my niggas take it overboard like they seasick. He ain't saying what he said before, it's a remix. On full bulldog, let it off the leash, bitch. Now you in a casket and your son a little bastard. Now when he grow up, the little nigga ain't gon' be shit. Hey, I'm the one them niggas let her talk about. Hanging with them suckers, you get chalked out, marked out. Old shock every time a nigga bring them cars out. Ride for a little, now we find somewhere to park now. Bitch, you can dick like a burger. I ain't gon' lie, she a slurper. Pussy yellow palm and that bitch a little squirter. She can ride dick, but don't get nowhere further.
Heard he still want smoke with me, the fuck that mean to me, little boy? We ain't even equals on the level you can't reach, little boy. You a buster, you a baby, you a kid to me, little boy. I put you on my knee, get your ass beat, little boy. Heard he still want smoke with me, the fuck that mean to me, little boy? We ain't even equals on the level you can't reach, little boy. You a buster, you a baby, you a kid to me, little boy. I put you on my knee, get your ass beat, little boy. Smack you in your mouth if you refer to me as boy. Riding for my people, got some shit to go destroy. Using Uncle Tom, a house nigga, you ain't my boy. And you done chose your side, so you gon' die when bombs deploy. Fuck all that non-resistant shit, nigga, I'm resisting it. Good, instead of trying to eat, you hating on your peeps, we are just here for real. What's up with all of these niggas and all of they demons? It must be the city, it must be the season, it must be a pusher, it must be the reason, huh? Think you can stop me? Nigga, you cocky. Or you delusional, puffin' on Holly. We could go toe-to-toe, shit could get rocky. Or I could serve them some shots, no sake. And Ollie got demons that roll in my posse. Tryna help them and civic get off. Beat this kid, see that's God on my body. Fuck the thief, they fuck Illuminati. Heard he still want smoke with me. The fuck that mean to me, little boy? We ain't even equals on the level you can't reach, little boy. You a buster, you a baby, you a kid to me, little boy. I put you on my knee. Get your ass beat, little boy. Heard he still want smoke with me. The fuck that mean to me, little boy? We ain't even equals on the level you can't reach, little boy. You a buster, you a baby, you a kid to me, little boy. I put you on my knee. Get your ass beat, little boy.
4, 3, 2, 1. You're open.
What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy IC Jonez. I am in the building. It's another episode of Hot Seat with IC Jonez, man. We live, man. Tell a friend to tap in, tune in. You know what I mean? As we say at Room Service Radio, check in, press play, and enjoy your stay. And I need you to share with some people, man. Hit that arrow and share it, man. If you're on Facebook, you know how to share. Hit the share button. You know what I mean? If you're on YouTube, you know, hit the share button, man. Share it to a few people, man. Let me see these numbers go up, man. Let's get it popping. Once again, Hot Seat with IC Jonez right here on Room Service Radio. You know how it go. I'm live every Thursday and Friday, 12 to 2. You know what it do. You feel me? If you want to get your music on my playlist, man, tap into my DMs on Hot Seat with IC Jonez. You can leave a comment on, one of my posts. I'm also on Facebook, Hot Seat with IC Jonez as well. And you can comment on YouTube, man, Hot Seat with IC Jonez. It's everywhere, okay? You can hashtag Hot Seat with IC Jonez and see what I got going on. That's, of course, ICJONEZ. No other way to spell it than that. You know what I mean? You'll find me, Hot Seat with IC Jonez. And if you want to get an interview, do the same, man. Tap in with me. There's some, requests that I have, and you can get in the hot seat to better both of us. You feel me? You'll get yourself extended. So not just the interview, but you'll be extended on my shows. And guess what? Being that they're on Facebook and YouTube, they last forever. You know what I mean? They're not going nowhere. So anytime anybody watches a show from the past, they'll see your music or your commercial, your sponsored ad on my shows. You feel me? It's just like that on Room Service Radio as well. So make sure you follow Room Service Radio LV or Room Service Radio. You know what I mean? You'll find us. Like I say, we got room keys, man. Check in, press play, and enjoy your stay. A few PSAs. So, Live Victorious, you've seen that commercial. It's a dope brand that's been around for years. I need you guys to go tap in with them. livevictorious.brand on Instagram and livevictorious.com. Okay? Make sure you tap in with them, man. Let them know Hot Seat with IC Jonez sent you. Or you could just simply say IC Jonez sent you. You feel me? Let them know. So go over there, shop with them, man. Get some merch and let them know I sent you over there, man, from watching the show. And, it works. All right. Also, Roku TV. So go to Roku TV. Make sure that you go to the Blink Show TV app. Under Journalist Repost, you'll find Hot Seat with IC Jonez. My shows are now on Roku TV. Okay. So make sure that you let them know that you're watching. Let me know that you watching. You see me out in the streets, Jonez, I see you, baby. I see your show, man. I see it. You feel me? And I've interviewed so many people, man. So they're taking my repost. They're taking my posts and reposting them on Roku TV. The app is Blink Show TV. All right. And it's under Journalist Repost, Hot Seat with IC Jonez. Got some dope interviews up there, man. Spitter P interview, Butter James interview, Carolyn Scott interview. These are local and national recording artists, hip hop artists, R&B artists. And we're just making sure that their name and what they do is being spread across America and the world. My show is being streamed all over the place, all over the globe. I'm excited. And listen, I don't care if it's 2 people watching in Australia. somebody watching in Australia. You feel me? If it's one person watching in Japan, it's one person watching in Japan. And that's dope to me. All right. So you just never know who's watching, and that's why I keep going. Is it easy? No. But is it hard? Not at all. I love what I do, and that's why I do it. And they say if you do what you love, you know what I mean, and you would do it for free, you would definitely get paid for it. So we making a way out of no way. We are entrepreneurs out here grinding, tooth and nail, you feel me, back against the wall. You know, sometimes we be in a corner. Some weeks you don't know how much you gonna make, who gonna come in, but just know, man, we all grinding. You feel me? And my other thing is like, just stick to it. You know what I mean? Consistency. Keep going. I don't care what nobody got to say. I don't care about the odds against you, the adversity, man. Keep going. All right? I've been at what I do for a long time, and that's why my name is here and there, and people speak on me highly. And some people, you know, they're not okay. You know what I'm saying? But they'll be all right. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to keep going. You know what I mean? So everybody's not going to like what you do. Everybody's not going to like you personally. And they don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? They'll take what they heard from someone else and build their perception on you based on that until they meet you. And then they're like, whoa, what so-and-so said is definitely not how you're acting with me. You know what I'm saying? So very thankful for the relationship I have and the people that are in my network and all of the businesses that I've accumulated. I'm just very thankful, man. Shout out to Big Keith Bowen. Opened up his Art and Technical Institute. You feel me? Keith Bowen. Keep going, man. And y'all going to see me over there working with the youth and young adults, preferably ages 14 to 24. But I work with people of all ages, all backgrounds, all ethnicities. You feel me? It's just that target. You know what I'm saying? And we finna make some things happen. Camp But God in the building. You feel me? But God Records, man. But God Situations. The Scholar Music. You feel me? We making it happen. All right? Shout out to my brother Bobby Guns, man. We're going to keep hitting y'all with these videos. For real. We're going to keep hitting y'all with this music, visuals, interviews. We just gonna keep going, man. Shout out to Behind the Lights interview. You know what it is, podcast interview, DJ Mike Louie interview. Man, we're gonna keep going. You feel me? We got New Music Mondays coming up, March 14th, so be on the lookout for that. Man, it's going up in a major way. We got Overlooked Heroes. Shout out to that platform as well. And man, we're just not gonna stop. So that's what I'm telling y'all. Keep going, no matter what. Keep going. All right, that's enough about what I got going on, and it's enough about uplifting y'all. We about to get into my special guest over here. We got the owner of Cashback Tax Services.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that is correct. Yes.
Get up on the mic or pull it to you because you can pick it up. Okay, there you go.
There we go.
Okay.
Test. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Give us your name.
My name is JD. You
Okay.
guys can call me Jay.
JD.
My Facebook name is Nuke Amun, so people call me Nuke. Hello.
What does that stand for? I'm sorry. Nuke Amun.
So the phrase is Nuke Amun Nefer Nor. It means I am God's goodness of light, or I am God's goddess of light. Yeah.
Okay. Now, you got to take the gum out. You got to put it on top of your cup.
Gotcha.
Okay. You said you're the owner.
Yes, sir. I am. I am the sole owner of Cashback Tax Service. It is owned by my other company, All Paperwork Services, and we are a one-stop shop for small businesses, and we help them actually turn their small business into legit service. Anyone who has a side hustle, anyone who gets paid doing cash, hairstylists, mechanics, things of that sort.
Okay.
We help them get their licensing. We help them try to secure funding. And we now own Cashback Tax Service, which helps them put their taxes together, which is why I'm here.
How long you been doing that?
We have been in business for 2 years. Officially, I have been helping people for about 4 or 5 years with the incorporation side of businesses. And I've been doing taxes about 10.
Okay.
But this is my second year completely on my own.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
and we're an amazing year so far.
Completely on your own.
Yes. I am the boss.
Wow. Wowzers. Okay, so you working out of the house? You got an office space?
Both. So not only do me and my preparers work out of our house, but we do have an office space at 2300 West Sahara.
Okay.
Inside the U.S. Bank building. It's by appointment only. I'm normally there late evenings to all night long. And a couple of my other preparers have their own offices. But yeah, we can go contact free. You can pull up on me however you like.
So this is what you do full time now?
Yes.
You don't work for nobody else?
No, I retired myself 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yes.
And now you work 24/7.
24/7. I stopped my 9 to 5 to start 24/7. Yes, sir.
Right. So where are you originally from?
I'm originally from California. Yeah, and I've been here elementary school.
What part?
Compton.
Okay.
Yes.
So from Compton to Vegas.
From Compton to Vegas, yes.
And you've been here since the second grade?
Third.
Third grade. Since elementary school.
I skipped the second, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how was that, the move? Because you're in elementary school, you got some friends, and then they take you 4 hours away.
I didn't have a bad reaction to the transition. I had a very sheltered life being in Compton. My grandparents raised me. Just because of the violence around, I really wasn't able to go outside and really interact outside of school. So my friends were like my neighbors and my cousins. But when I moved out to Vegas, I kind of flourished, honestly. That's where my personality came out. Okay. That's where my intelligence came out.
Okay.
So yeah, I definitely flourished when I came out here. I'm saying I was Cali born, but Vegas raised for sure.
Hey, what side of town in Vegas?
Right now in the north.
Okay.
Yeah, by Craig Ranch. Whoop, whoop.
Well, no, where did you come up at?
Southwest side, Summerlin. Yes,
Okay.
Yes, Durango area. Yes.
Okay. So high school?
Durango, Foothill, Burke. Graduated from Burke. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Burke.
Yeah, bounced around a little bit.
All right. Now, coming up, what happened after high school in your life?
After high school, I went to Le Cordon Bleu for a semester.
Okay.
Dropped out, and I decided that I could make more money working than I would working in call centers than I would cooking. So I put cooking on the back burner. Yeah, I dropped out.
Wait.
Yeah.
So what's Burke? What is Burke?
Burke is a continuation school from high school.
Continuation.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So in essence, she's here today because she wants to promote this cashback tax service, right? And basically can help these artists.
Yes, that is correct.
That's making this money.
That is correct. I'm here to teach you guys and show you guys that you can actually turn your passion for music into an actual legit business. Any income that you guys make from your music, from selling your T-shirts, your merch, your CDs, from getting paid from shows, all that income can be claimed and used on a tax return.
So you need to have a business license.
No.
So talk to us.
So what we can do is we can file your taxes as a sole proprietor. You do not need a business license as a sole proprietor. Because of all paperwork services, I always do suggest getting one.
Yeah.
What people don't know is that a sole proprietor home base in Nevada is absolutely free. Mm-hmm. You can go online, register, and get your state license. Mm-hmm. It's your business, your first and last name using your social.
Yes.
You can then get a DBA and change the name to your stage name or the name of your business. Yeah. But for IRS paperwork purposes, you are a sole proprietor by yourself.
Right.
As long as you don't have employees on a W-2 or a 1099 basis.
Okay. You work for yourself.
Yes.
And you are the business, right?
Yes, that is correct.
There's a number that is leaving me, but it's a free number you get. Not a phone number, but like
EIN?
EIN number.
Yes. So an EIN is going to come into play when you get your LLC. You can get an EIN as a sole proprietor. Okay. It's not necessary because you can just use your social unless there's a reason you don't want to put your social on file, in which case, yes, you would get an EIN, so that way you wouldn't have to use your social security number.
Okay. Now, when did you get into that?
Officially 2 years ago.
Well, no, the artists, knowing that the artists can make this happen and wanting to help them. Well,
going back to your question about what happened after high school, between high school and now, it was about a 3-year period that I was into music, and I was into music as far as being behind the scenes, and I was a manager, and I had an artist under contract.
Okay.
So that's kind of where the passion for being behind music came from. I guess the drive is that I'm a fan, so you'll always catch me at some local show out here, battles or contests or showcases. I'm always pulling up and showing love to artists. So I'm a fan now. And at the end of the day, I want to reach out to this community and let them know that this exists. That at the end of the day, this is the year to turn yourself into a legit business.
Is that a good thing to have the IRS and the government all in your business when you've been working under the table for so long? Like,
yes. What I would say is the longer that it's been since you filed taxes, you are going to run into identity verification issues. Very simple to pass. They just want to make sure you're an actual person. To answer your question, if you have quote unquote under the table money, they don't know about under the table money because it's under the table. You're basically telling them what you made as far as your cash income. So that's what will help you sit down and figure out and do. How much cash income came in, how much cash income we're going to go ahead and report, help you figure out the documentation to prove that cash income. For instance, Cash App, Zelle, bank deposits, things of that sort all count towards that. A lot of people don't know that. Square payments, anything of that sort all count towards that. So we help you basically figure out exactly how much cash income you're worth, and we claim that as your income. The unique situation about this year is that they have what's called a self-employment sick pay credit. This credit is specifically for self-employed individuals. The credit is worth up to $32,000, depending on how you calculate it out. And the credit is based off your income. The higher the income, the higher the credit. The credit was available last year. It's not a new credit. It's just people are just not figuring about it and hearing about it because it's kind of getting popular now. When they when they actually made us go quarantine, they kind of did break us, right? When they made us go into quarantine, they promised us as self-employed people that we were going to get sick pay. Well, this is how they're going to do it. And they wrote it into law when Donald Trump was in office under the CARES Act.
Now, let's say I've been paying my engineer and producer. And how far back can we go?
You can file your taxes back to 3 years.
Really now?
Yes, that is correct. If you've to answer the side question, if you've been paying an engineer and a producer, if you paid them more than $600 in the whole year, you need to issue them a 1099.
But now, you said something earlier about a W-2 or 1099.
Correct. What I mean by that is you can still be a single member LLC if you're the only person on your LLC with 1099 employees and still claim a 1040 Schedule C. When you have W-2 employees and now you're dealing with payroll taxes and things of that sort, you have to file a different type of tax return. So the form that would produce the credit would be completely different and the rules and eligibility would be different. So the sick pay for those types of returns are in retrospective, meaning that you paid out an employee. So that would mean like your engineer. You paid your engineer last year a full check, and now you're going to get reimbursed on this year. That's how that particular credit will work for those businesses.
So let's say it was about $6,000. From June to date. What are we doing? How are we sitting down?
$6,000 as far as income goes or as far as paying out?
Paying out.
I'm sorry, what is your question on that? What should you do in that case? You should issue that person a 1099.
1099.
Yes. You can question, how do you pay that person? That's the greatest question ever. Do you use a payroll service? Do you Cash App, Zelle?
Cash App and cash.
So at the end of the day, that $6,000 that you paid them, they can turn around and claim because it's cash income to them. You would still issue them a 1099. When we put your taxes together, we're going to tell the IRS that we issued him a 1099. So let's say that you made $50,000. They're going to subtract that 6 from your 50 and make him responsible for the taxes for the 6 and not you.
Okay. So we can do this, like you said, y'all can have the Cash App.
Yes.
What is this, a paper trail?
Yes, exactly. Documentation is very important. Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, Chime, everything. Bank deposits. Yes, these are different payment methods. Square, things of that sort. Uber, Lyft, any kind of way you can get a deposit.
Right. And then what about the gas that it takes for me to do business?
Yes, you can write off gas. You can write off mileage. There are a bunch of deductions, and that's one of the things that I'm very good at is finding, utilizing, and specializing in deductions depending on your business type. So as artists, if you go on tour, yes, you don't have to go on tour, but as for that particular tour, yes, your gas, your mileage, the food that you eat on tour, All you have to do is make sure you mention that your next album is coming out during dinner, or have a dinner in honor of your career, and the whole dinner is a business write-off.
Correct. Did that, and then at the end of the day, sole proprietor.
Yes.
Using your name.
Yes.
Your social security number.
Yes.
And then you still can go online or go down to the office and get a DBA.
Yes, for $25.
Yes,
sir.
And change the name, because now you're doing business as.
Yes, exactly.
IC Jonez.
That is correct.
Okay. Do I need to do it for two different things? Let's say I'm IC Jonez, the rapper, and then I'm Hot Seat with IC Jonez, the radio personality.
If you have two different names, two different DBAs.
Okay. Under the same thing?
Under the same sole proprietor business license.
Yeah. So now you're doing DBA here, DBA there, DBA there.
All attached to one license.
Right. And that's for now.
Yes.
Now, are you showing us that we're going to get money back?
Yes.
What is the reason? Okay. So yeah.
So how it works normally in the normal world outside of this special year, the higher the higher income you make in cash, the higher your taxes you have to pay.
Yeah.
So what happens is you come to somebody like me on those kind of years, and my job is to get you as close to zero as possible.
Yeah.
Normally you can't get you a refund because there aren't many credits left.
Yep.
Don't really advise them.
Yeah.
This year, with that credit being available, number one, I'm really good at what I do. So I still get you as close to zero, and then I activate the credit on top of it, which is how we get to a refund.
Okay. And who taught you this game 4 years ago?
The tax game in general, I taught myself. I am self-taught. So I got audited twice when I was younger. And I passed both of my audits myself. Got the money the next year with interest.
But God.
Yeah. And because of that, it gave me the confidence to start doing my own taxes, and then start doing my friends' taxes, and then my neighbors, and it just kind of trickled from there. And then I decided that, hey, this is kind of being big for me. I'm kind of understanding what's going on. Let me go ahead and just go full time and start my own.
Word.
But to specifically answer your question about the credit, because a lot of people don't know about the credit. And it's funny because I found out about the credit directly from the IRS. I have a special certification from them, and we have to take a test every year. And on the test at the end of 2020, the last 10 questions were specifically about the CARES Act and all the new credits that were coming out.
Yeah.
That's when they told us the form number. That's when they told us the credit and all that good stuff. So that is where I knew the form number before the software people even had heard about it. So I've known about the credit for a while. It's not new personally to me, but I have been using it. I used it all last year, all of my business clients. That's another thing too. I only accept clients who have a business. I do not accept clients who don't have a business because of all paperwork services. We want to make sure that our clientels kind of are mirroring each other.
So you're not doing it for employees?
Correct. Unless they are 1099 employees, cash employees, or in business for themselves. That is correct.
Right. And what was the reason for?
Because all paperwork services, we own Cashback, and all paperwork services, our clientele is only business. Because we help turn your company or your side hustle into a legit business.
Yes.
So what we wanted to do was start a tax company that catered to those clients.
Yes.
It just kind of got bigger, and we get more clients on the tax side now.
That's that target.
Yes. It was our niche market. Yes.
I need y'all to pay attention, man. I need y'all to send this live over to some artists.
Yes.
All right. I'm about to say artists, pay attention, because I know my people ain't filing taxes.
No.
As an artist.
No.
I know they're not.
And you can actually put your stage name down as your business name, even if you didn't go the extra mile to put the DVDA. You can still put it down because they're asking, what do you call your business?
Right. And the dope part about it is we all spend money.
Yes.
Out here. Now, what if you do work a job, right?
Glad you asked that question.
You do have a side hustle.
That is perfect. You are still one of our potential clients. We will definitely accept you. And your refund is going to be possibly on the higher side, depending on your tax situation. So we've only been talking about the self-employment sick pay credit. And that one's a dope credit. It's the biggest credit. But on top of that, they have extra credits too. They have the advanced child tax credit, which is up to $3,600 per kid, depending on the payments you got last year. They have the stimulus credit, up to $1,400 per person. They have the earned income credit, the regular child tax credit, as well as the dependent care credit, which is babysitting for up to $8,000. So if you add all those credits up, depending on what your tax situation is, your refund could be pretty chunky. I have seen numbers up to $50,000.
Wow. That's a nice chunk of change.
Yeah. Yep.
That could start your year off right.
Yeah. When you mix in a high income person, we're talking about people who are making over 120K. We mix in them. They have great deductions. They have rent, things of that, a whole bunch of write-offs. 2 kids, no payments, no stimulus money at all last year, and then daycare. When we add all that up, it was over 50,000.
Wowzers. What does a nonprofit organization have to do about things like this?
So, All Paperwork Services also does start nonprofits. We help people to start nonprofits. Once you have your nonprofit and your 501c3 status, we actually do grant writing as well. What can kind of tie into all of this is if you have a nonprofit and you have a business, you can start donating to your nonprofit, and that will be a write-off. Plus, then you'll have funds through your nonprofit to do whatever kind of work you want to do out in the streets as far as giving back. I do own a nonprofit as well. It's called the Angel Foundation. Shout out to you guys. And we actually partner with different nonprofits, and we host events, give backs. We had a turkey give back. Last month, we did a food drive. We partnered with 3 Squared, and they provided over 300 bags of food. And we partnered with a whole bunch of other nonprofits.
Look at you.
So, yeah, the nonprofit game is a good one, too. I had a meeting yesterday about grant writing. There's a lot of money out there right now. It's just taxes is time consuming because it's tax time. Yeah. But during my off season, that's what we do is we pick up with the All Paperwork Services side, and we try to get as many grant clients as we can and as many 501c3 applications in because they take months to get approved.
Hell Gang Hitty, which is my engineer producer, he said, I made $75,000. I make $75,000 a year. I owed $6,000. How do I get paid?
Depending on who you owe $6,000 to. If you're referring to you owe $6,000 on top of what you would owe for making $75K, we're going to look at your deductions. We're going to see how much did you spend on studio? How much did you spend on food? How much mileage did you get? How much did you spend on rent? How much did you spend on office supplies? How much did you spend on computers, on softwares, on your flyers, on your CDs, on your promos?
He said he owed IRS $6,000.
All right. So what happens is once we put your return together, we're going to try to get you as close, like I said, to zero as far as deduction side. A $75,000 income off the top of my head will probably activate $25,000 of the credit. And what happens is once we put your full return together, the IRS will definitely get their money first and send you the rest.
Okay. So my partner, he owns a trucking company.
Okay.
But he also has a nonprofit.
Okay.
But he's like, he needs a grant writer to get him the grant for the trucking.
Got you.
You know anything about that? He's watching now as well.
Yes, I can help out with that, especially if you know the specific grant you want to go out with.
Yes.
That helps out a lot, so I don't have to research it.
Yes.
But if not, I do offer services where I can sit down with you, figure out, make sure you have your 501c3 status, figure out what you want to do as far as funding. What do you want to do with those trucks? There has to be some kind of philanthropy work behind it. A better option would be to get grant writing for the nonprofit and then hire the trucking company as a vendor. That would be a great way too.
Yeah. So, Jay.
Yes.
JD.
Yes.
What is your number for the business and your address, and where do they follow you at?
All right. So you guys can reach me at cashbacktaxservice.com, and you can click on preparers. It will take you to my calendar. You can book an appointment with me there. You can reach us via email at info@cashbacktaxservice.com. You can reach us on Facebook, cashbacktaxservice.com. On Instagram, you can reach me on my personal Instagram, which is nuke_heru. And then on Facebook, it's nukamunefrenor. Just look for the picture of the girl with the eye. That's it. Just look for the eye, and you will definitely find me. Phone number is 775-910-8588. You can give me a call. Honestly, it's tax season, so just be prepared that I may not answer. Please send me a text message. But if you send an email or reach out through the website, I do have assistants that will help out with that.
Do you give referral fees?
Yes, we do. We give $250 to every person you refer, no matter if you get your taxes done by me or not.
Really?
Yes.
I'm sending everybody.
Send them.
I'm finna get some stacks, y'all.
Yes.
Let them know Hot Seat with IC Jonez sent you. You feel me? I'd rather you get with JD and wait. You know what I'm saying? Because she the one who giving us the game right now, and it's nothing like the energy we have in this room right now. But if you don't get with her, it's all good because she got trained professionals.
Yes,
right?
yes, I do. I have multiple preparers under me who are ready to go. I've hired some new ones. If you're looking for a job out there and you know how to prepare taxes and you have your piece in, come holla at me. I'm definitely looking to hire. I pay well, and we get this money. We are a money team. Let me know.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I want to let the people know out there, man, if you're an artist, bro, and you don't know what's going on, get with her as well. You know, she's going to take you down this road. You can actually rewatch the show once it's over, you know, double back on it, you feel me, and get some intel on it. Like, we talked about this in the beginning of the show, but artists, you know, get your sole proprietor, business license, which is free.
If you check on Homebase, it's free. Or you could pay me $50 and I'll take care of that and everything else for you.
50.
But I'm all about knowledge and game. If you can do it yourself, do it yourself. Nevada Secretary of State. Go Google it. It's not hard.
And then you can use your birth name, your social security number, and then DBA.
Yes.
Whatever it may be. And you can have multiple DPAs under that one license. Okay.
Correct.
Now, with that being said, am I filing taxes for each DBA? Or is it all...
No, it'd be encompassed to each other. Yep. Okay. Unless you have different business types, then we'll file multiple Schedule Cs under one return. Other than that, it will all go under the same.
Okay. That's for sure. Now, I like to get into your business because you're in a hot seat. The Egyptian lifestyle, or, you know, you got that popping. When did you come into that world?
2013 was my awakening. Yes.
Awakening.
Yes, that was my awakening journey. That's the beginning of it. 2013.
For sure. What happened?
Kind of like a tragic, beautiful love story. I met my ex and a bunch of spiritual things happened to me in my life. Okay. And I was reaching out, trying to figure out my spiritual path, and I found it. And I understand it may not be for everybody. It may not be everybody's path, but I found my path, and that was what was important to me.
He said, I think she's referring to what you give out, you will be able to get back on your taxes. As far as nonprofit donations, is that the grant?
Yes, as far as, I was referring to the write-off, if that's what he's referring to.
Okay, and then I think she's also saying she is also able to get grants towards what you're missing. So she's doing taxes and grant writing. It's two different things. Though.
Yes, it's two completely different businesses, but I do both.
Yeah, she does both.
Yes.
And that's the amazing part, because there's a lot of money out there that we be missing.
Yes. And so you know what? I'm so glad I'm here for this. Yes. I have found I definitely have to look to see what's current. Let me be truthful with that part. But last summer, I found a bunch of artist grants.
Wow.
Where you didn't have to have a nonprofit. You didn't have to have licensing. All you had to do was be an artist, miss out on your money because a venue closed because of Corona, and 9 out of 10 times you qualified.
Yep.
I ran a bunch of promos back then. Nobody was listening. None. But those particular grants I was running the promos for are over now. Yeah. But now that we're back talking about it, I'm going to look about it again. And if there are any more grants out there, I'll definitely reach out so you can let them know. Even at the end of the day, those type of grants, I don't necessarily have to write for. I'll blast it out. They can go to the link and do it themselves because they have to upload videos and things of that sort. Yep. And at the end of the day, I'm just all about knowledge. So there's grants out there specifically for artists.
Right. Absolutely. Let's get this money, y'all. Once again, if you're just now tuning in, man, it's Hot Seat with IC Jonez. We got Jay in the building, owner of Cashback Tax Services. Yes. And she can help the artists out there get a tax refund.
Yes,
they get a tax return, and you can be a sole proprietor. So I know you may be like, man, I ain't got an LLC, bros. I ain't got an S Corp. I ain't got all the fancy names, and I ain't got the
letters behind me.
Yeah, I ain't got the plaque on the wall that say business license and all that, right? She can help you. She can help you get started and help you grow to get to that point one day. But right now, just recall all the Cash Apps you sent, all the PayPals you may have sent, even the cash transactions, we can get back on that. You feel me? Because I know my transactions, I know how much I pay for studio time.
Exactly.
I know how much I pay per beat. And I'll go back and add it up one time me and my partner were in 2 different lanes, but me and my group and my partner and then our other homie, we added it all up. Oh, we spent some money just recording and getting the beat.
Wow. And if you didn't claim that on your taxes, it just went down.
Yeah. And so, but that's not it though. Like we got clothes for shows.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hotel rooms when we go out of town.
All of that counts, yes. Traveling.
Yeah, like
tickets,
we
plane
said,
tickets, everything.
The
parking,
gas mileage, right?
Everything.
The parking, the food that we ate.
Ubers, Lyfts.
All of it,
everything.
Right? And once you can look back either A, on your bank statements, or just be like, okay, I paid in cash, but I know how much that is because it's a set price every time I go.
Exactly.
So you got our back on that.
Yes, because All Paperwork Services, the site that helps out with documentation and helping you create and understand what your financials look like as a cash business, that's where that side comes into play. And we make sure, like you just said, we go through everything. Okay, well, this should be this should be that. And then we help you turn that into financial statements, basically. So now you have something on paper, not only to keep track of the past, but you can now use that same formula and keep track of it going forward.
It's a template now.
Exactly.
To move forward.
Exactly.
Okay, so you got waking up spiritually.
Woke.
You got woke. How did it feel, and what's the difference between when you first woke in 2013 and today in 2022, almost 10 years later? Because the journey becomes a little different.
Yeah, it does. When I first woke, I was petrified.
Okay.
I was scared as shit.
Okay.
Everything scared me. I was nervous, but I was more nervous in the sense of like a child. Yeah. Curiosity is what got me. Now I'm ready. I'm ready now. I feel that I've done a lot of solitude. I've done a lot of shadow work. I've taken the time out to get to know who I am. I'm stepping into my power now. Yeah. Stepping into my power in front of people, which is even harder to do. And I know who I am and I know what I want and I know where I'm going. I believe in manifestation. And the difference is I was a baby then stepping into it. Yeah. And now I'm a full grown adult ready to conquer some shit.
Right, right. I want y'all to know, man, we got Jay in the building. You know, you watching Hot Seat with IC Jonez. If you're just now tuning in, you need to get with her, man. Cashback Tax Services. You feel me? It's on Instagram. It's on Facebook.
Yes, Instagram, Facebook, and then our website, cashbacktaxservice.com.
Okay, so no S at the end. So cashbacktaxservice.com, right?
That is correct.
And she will help you as an artist get a refund, okay? She's going to try.
Yes.
Say that.
And it's also important to mention, we pay extra for every single client to get a third-party audit protection.
Wow.
That does protect you guys in the case of an audit up to $1 million.
Wow.
If you guys get in any kind of situation, you just give them a copy of the letter and they'll take care of it for me from there.
Yes.
And also, we will follow you in case of an audit. We will stick by your side. Yes. Most preparers just give you a number and say, have a great life.
Yeah.
Because they normally don't end up getting paid at the end. But that's not what we stand by. We will stand by you the whole way.
Do you have an issue with being a Black-owned business?
Yes and no. In theory, I feel like on paper, I may have an issue with it. But the way that I've been moving lately and going off of my intuition, it's actually been helping me. It got me in the newspaper a couple months ago. It got me some great funding connections just because I was a Black female entrepreneur.
Yes.
So on one hand, in general, yeah, I feel the crunch. But me specifically in the Vegas scene, I've just intuitively been running into the right people at the right time for the right situation.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
It's a blessing. Are you married?
No, I'm single. Single mom life.
Single mom?
Yes.
How many kids you got?
One child. He's 5 years old.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. What are you teaching him in these days, this day and age?
I'm teaching him how to make money and hustle, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's besides, the general intellectual things.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm teaching him about money and spirituality. We're kind of, now that he's 5, he's starting to experience some things. Okay. So spirituality is starting to see he got it too.
That's good.
So yeah.
And were you raised in a 2-parent household?
No, I was raised in a 0-parent household. I lived with my grandparents for most of my life.
Okay.
When I was a teenager, I moved in with my mother and my stepfather to the rest of my teenage years.
How was that?
Rough at first.
Yeah.
I didn't want to share my mama. It was my first time living with her too. Very rough at first, but eventually, me and my stepdad got pretty close. My mom got sick. I ended up taking care of her before she passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then literally the day after she passed, I got pregnant with my son.
Wow.
Yeah. So 5 years ago.
Oh, you found out you was pregnant?
No, I got pregnant. Literally, literally got pregnant.
Oh.
Did the deed.
Well then. Okay.
Yeah.
So look, man, this is our, commercial time, okay? It's tax time. Attention, all artists. If you make and spend money on your own career, you may qualify for a tax refund up to $40,000. Under the CARES Act, there are new tax credits available for people who are self-employed. Anyone who makes money doing music is considered self-employed. We specialize in businesses and self-employment tax preparation. We offer contact-free tax preparation, audit protection for every return, experienced professionalism, and knowledgeable tax preparers. Must be self-employed or own your own business to qualify. This includes anyone that gets paid from doing shows, selling merch, music, recording sessions, shooting videos, dancers, models, and the like. All right? We help turn your passion for music into a legit business. Contact us today to set an appointment. That's cashbacktaxservice.com. Once again, cashbacktaxservice.com. Get your cash back with Cashback Tax Services. Let's get it, man. Self-employed, independent contractors, gig workers, 1099 employees, side hustlers, or any cash business refunds up to $40,000. Make sure you hit cashbacktaxservice.com. It's tax time. Let's get it, man. Cut.
Ross, love. Is it just me or is everyone on drugs? I've been dealing with some pain, I've been feeling for some love. Up late, can't sleep, I'ma blow me a wood. Stimulate my thoughts, feel about something good. Still so many days where I relapse. Find myself floating in the deep end, somehow tapped in. Backspin on the verse, every bar clutch, set in place for the offense. Everything authentic, organize my mind, gotta get right. What if I never knew what it was? I've been searching for God in the depths of my soul. Tapped into the source of the plug at the seed of the soul. Pieced up thoughts, I just wanna be whole. Being so gone, I just wanna be home. People so fake, I just wanna be alone. I can't be as wrong as you is in your right mind. Forgiveness don't come with a lifeline. X yourself off if you cross lines. Ain't go for me if I ever treat you like wise. I wanna see yourself till we sky high. Don't miss me when you got me, I might fly by. Every moment that we have is the right time. Pray to death, don't catch me by the blind side. Yeah. I crave a match in my energy. If you can't make me better, then you limit me. And I need to be rich off the synergy. How long do it take you to heal when the pain that you feel is a feeling? When the feelings that you have cause sickness. Can't talk too much, need healing. And your energy off cause the thoughts in your mind make you feel like not even living. And the world so fake, need realer. And the people so lost, need leaders. Minds enslaved, need freedom. I've been thinking on a level way deeper. If I'm headed to your press, please keep me. Always forever, I'll be there when you need me. Eating for some love, got some alcohol and drugs. How I get so low, I was doing so good. How we lose touch, we was just using words. We supposed to choose growth, not her. Can't let go, gotta hold on. No, it ain't right, I don't wanna be wrong. Lost in the ink, tattoo my soul. Speak truth through these poems and these songs. So, yeah. Gotta be us out this shit, right? Can't all be bad. Look, yeah. Losing touch with the world, but in tune with myself. Made it through some hell, so I'm sure we could last. Limitless soul, I've been pushing to the max. Turned myself to a god from a man. Made my life to a business and a brand. Aligned with the stars, it was written in the sand. Life being dealt, I'm just playing my hand. Believing in myself, I'm just sticking to the plan. Started off reading, now I can't be read. God spoke to my heart, let it spread to my head. Influence my soul, manifest my prayers. See the ways we could all be ahead. Arm, leg, got body. Every part is important, don't doubt it. Shit, we was taught, got us blinded. Ain't no way we could grow close-minded. I was deep in the water with a wave so strong it could drown you. Raised by the sharks, gained knowledge. Gained power, grew wings, got me out it. Just a leader, cause I see we need guidance. From a life where life don't like you. Can't escape from the sin you surrounded. Walk through the desert of the depths of the shadows. Make son of yourself, it's a battle. Scars on your heart, got your trust low. Made it past the pain, got you solid. Reminiscing what you lost, need flowers. Made it here something rare to accomplish. Don't hold a nigga up, be honest. They taking me for granted, I'm tired. It's hard to find love when you hollow. All I got is weed pills in this bottle. Is it just me or is everyone on drugs? Feeling for some love, I ain't doing too good. How we lose touch, we was just using words. Can't swallow my pride, gotta find my worth. Gotta kill this pain, can't hide my hurt. Can't bite my tongue, can't waste my breath. No, it ain't right, I don't wanna be wrong. Gotta find my... Is it just me or is everyone on drugs? Feeling for some love, I ain't doing too good. How we lose touch, we was just using words. Can't swallow my pride, gotta find my worth. Gotta kill this pain, can't hide my hurt. Can't bite my tongue, can't waste my breath. No, it ain't right, I don't wanna be wrong. Gotta find my peace, gotta free my soul.
So what's the name of your company? My company is Overflow Pools, LLC.
And what do you guys specialize in?
We specialize in installations, repairs, regular pool maintenance. There's literally nothing that Overflow Pools, LLC does not do except for build pools from the ground up.
Okay. You got connections for that?
We do.
All right. Now, how can they get in contact with you, and what is your name?
So my name is Michael Gibson. I am the owner, and also I share this company with my wife, who is also an owner, Shantayana Gibson. We both, excuse me, we both own Overflow Pools together. You can reach me by going to literally overflowpools.com. It's on Google. We're number 3 in Las Vegas. We are a 5-star company, probably 4.55 stars. You can go to us on Angie's Lee. You can go to us on Yelp. We backed up by the Better Business Bureau. You can also call us at 702-513-5333. That's our company office. You can also even go online and just type in Overflow Pools, and we'll come up pretty much everywhere. Facebook, everywhere, bro. Absolutely. Everywhere.
Okay. Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas, dude. Hey.
Hitman B.
My profile, rooted in the West. Hell block at its best. Crip City bet. Voice of the street, put the city on the map. All I need is one mic. You can say less. Mob affiliated, like I'm Luciano. Hold a round table, down in Maggiano. Suckers love to hate when you banging that Rolando. Must show respect, keep it 100. Look at me now, running numbers up overnight. Got access to hell game, nothing's overpriced. I'ma play the field, you can roll the dice. Hop the easy 6 and 8, welcome to the city life. Welcome to Vegas. 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 Life outside the strip. East side, north town, west side we live. Summerlin to Henderson. Centennial Hills to Southern Highlands. A real name. Las Vegas rebel, second generation. Rolls out the pavement. Sorry for the wait, but you can't rush greatness. Knew the job when I took it, gotta stay dangerous. Gratitude is tired of telling just to stay famous. Well, good luck on your way up. So many say they real, but their actions never weigh up. I hope you young bucks get your fucking weight up. Welcome to Vegas. 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 Welcome to Vegas.
Hitman B.
Say with me, it go black and silver, black and silver, black and silver, black and silver. I go by the name of Bay Blue. I told him, look. Black and silver, black and silver, black and silver. Hey, meet me on the 40-yard line. Prepare for kickoff. We ain't playing two-hand touch, this man ball. Ran across the middle. Abram picked him off. Black and silver titanium, like running into a wall. First and 10 on offense. Let me drive this Derek Carr. Second play, TD pass. Deshaun Jackson throw it long. We just came to ball. Raider fans war, but it's war immediately after each and every loss. Josh Jacobs up the gut, he seen the hole wide open. Touchdown for Vegas, why? Thought they come from Oakland. Now they out the desert, that be old news. In a new town, breaking old rules. Daniel Carter kicking 50 acres in the mule. To be honest, I think he got weight up in his shoes. The Stadium Allegiant, where they scream defense. Bottom on the one, that's where we gon' leave them. The Raider Nation headed straight to the top. Vegas got a football team, baby, like it or not. We been the underdog, so we gon' fight for our spot and make them drop the ball like it was hot. Where the defense go? Bang. Raider Nation say, bang. Touchdown, scream, bang. Disrespect it, we gon' bang. Everybody say, bang. All my Raiders say, bang. Hey, bang. When we hit the building, we ain't come to play. When the defense go, bang. Raider Nation say, bang. Touchdown, scream, bang. Disrespect it, we gon' bang. Everybody say, bang. All my Raiders say, bang. Hey, bang. When we hit the building, we ain't come to play. Black and silver, 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 black and silver.
Yo, we did that.
Tell me if it's real. Sometimes I wonder if it's. That's right. Real. Sometimes I wonder into existence and it's real, but the dopest in your field. Sometimes I wonder if it's real. Come on, sometimes I wonder if it's.
They tell me I'm the but my bank account don't show a million. I can whip me. Get public, tell the whole world. Got to touch it. Every hold on this road, put the whole city. Every God already saw my face, but at times. No,
I skim over what I wrote before. But tell me how did you the dopest in your field? Sometimes I wonder if it's real. If it's real. If it's real. Yeah. If I ain't top 5 on your list, you ain't listening. Nope. And I'm the wrong one to miss. My lyrical content combined with a dope beat, I make you say, oh man, he got another hit, one of the dopest in the field. But when I drop a classic hit, I gotta beg you to take time and listen to my shit. Ain't gotta spend $1, but you can go to Spotify, type in my name and press play on my list. I'm giving you content, live and directed. I swear I'm on point, man, and hardly ever miss. These rappers ain't like me, I'm way more enticing. Take that lit. Sometimes I wonder if it's real, so I skim over what I wrote before I spoke it into existence, and it's real. But tell me how I feel to pour your heart into your music, ain't nobody know this. That you the dopest in your field. Sometimes I wonder. Come on, sometimes I wonder if it's real. If it's real. Yeah. I wrote before I spoke it into existence, and it's real. But tell me how I feel to pour your heart into your music, ain't nobody know this. That you the dopest in your field. Sometimes I wonder if it's real. Yeah. Come on, sometimes I wonder if it's real. If it's real. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if real.